Oh, I'm just thanking God so much. And big shout out to everybody with the comments and the feedback on the homosexuality video. And I just wanted to come back and hit on that video again because I had some real good questions. And a lot of people was asking me questions like, do I hate homosexuals? And I'm just like, God, I hate nobody. You know, maybe you took something the wrong way I said, but if you look at all my videos, I talk about all subjects. I talk about sin in general. So there is no sin greater than the other. But no, I do not hate homosexuals. I talk to them all the time, pray for them all the time. I'm going to tell you a little story about me growing up that made me like I am, though, because when I was growing up in the church, I was heavily in the church, me and my brothers, and we was real close to a guy that passed on, you know, and he was a real good guy, real good at church, real good at the school, and he never showed us any sign of being gay. And what really got me, I believe I was maybe 12 years old or 13, but me and my twin, you know, he had gotten real sick, or at least we thought he got sick. He lied to everybody and told them he had sickle cell anemia. And you know, as a kid growing up, stuff that happens or you see back then, it kind of, you never forget it when you get older. But to make a long story short, we was over his house and he was on his deathbed, and he came out and told us, you know, come to the bed. He was laying there almost dead, you know, half dead, and he said, I'm going to just tell y'all the truth. He said, I don't have sickle cell anemia. He says, I got full-blown AIDS, and it's probably going to be y'all last time seeing me. Now, here's a man I was real close to, you know, could have been like a father figure, but after he told us, he said, never sleep with men. He said, I have committed a sin. He said, God hates it, but he said, I ask for forgiveness. He said, but I'm getting ready to die. And he died that same day, probably a few hours later after we got through talking to him. But he told us how to respect women and you know, don't never sleep with a man. So this is another reason I stand boldly on homosexuality. But no, I don't hate homosexuals. I talk to them all the time. I shake their hand. I'm going to hug them, because when you are comfortable and know where you at as a man, it ain't nothing no man can do for me that's going to make me want them, because I got God in me. And I don't hate it. I'm just, when you ask me to do a subject, to speak on a certain topic, I'm going to do it. I don't care what the topic is. If it's about somebody being a hoe, I'm going to speak on that. If it's about somebody that got AIDS, I'm going to speak on that. Y'all know my videos. I don't bite my tongue. The thing I do is stand boldly on the word of God. And if I could help somebody, because the main reason I did this video, and I just have to say this, but the main reason I did that video on homosexuality, because there was a guy that emailed me, and I won't recall his name like he said, but he emailed me, and he wanted me to come back and do this video, and said, the reason why I'm doing this video is because he had a brother that had a son that got raped by another man. And see, somebody went off and killed him. So he's dead and gone. And I always say, if I could help somebody. So he asked me to point out to him in the Bible where did homosexual stuff even, you know, where is it at even in the Bible? And I don't know no other way than to show nobody about other than Sodom and Gomorrah. And even when you, like I say, you go to Romans, God don't hate nobody, but God hates sin. And that's all I was saying, and just to clear up some things, because I don't hate nobody, you know, but I won't be around it. I don't tolerate it. You know, people choose their own choices in life. I have been to gay churches, and when I see what's going on in there, I make an exit and get up out of there. I've never been so embarrassed. One point in time in my life, me and my best friend Marvell, we was going somewhere, and the whole church was gay. The little kids was gone. You know, everybody had a gay spirit in the church, and we was the only ones back there straight. So I had to get out of there. And they looked at me like I was judging them. And I told one brother, no, I'm not judging you. But I do not engage in that, because that is a spirit. It's almost like crack nowadays. Like if you just hit it one time, you are gone on it, and you can't leave it alone. And I'm just so sad, because I see that around the kids, and we see so many kids done got turned out by preachers, by musicians, Sunday school teachers, people over the youth department. And see, we don't want to stand up and tell the truth. So as me being a man of God, I got to always stand up and tell the truth. And I don't care what the video is. No, I don't hate homosexuals. I don't hate nobody. And I got to keep saying it. If you look at my videos all the time of me talking, I will tell you, I don't hate nobody. But if you ask me about a subject, I'm gonna do it because you look at my page. We talk about baby mamas. We talk about men that's not standing up being men. The women that's taking care of the house now. We got all kind of subjects on this page of me talking. If you just look at them, you will understand I judge no one. Because I tell you in the heartbeat, I love everybody because once upon a time in all our lives, we were something. Somebody is still something. But see me, I'm nothing but a child of God because I'm delivered, I'm born again through any sin I used to have. And have I ever been a homosexual? I would say it like this, hell no. And I would never be. You might say, oh, JT cussing. Hell no, I've never been a homosexual. The reason I'm saying hell no because I done even got placed in parts of where I was playing at where rumors was spreading around about me being gay. Now, God is my witness. I ain't never been that and never will be. And I don't have no problem standing up on that. So, but I do not judge. I have had stuff so talked about me so bad because of what I was playing around at first and didn't even know. I'm not going to call no names, but this is why I stand boldly on homosexuality. And I know too many kids that are lost. Too many kids that should have been a man that's a woman now. Walking around just lost. Because when you are in the music ministry, it is big as day all over the music ministry right now. People are so filled with that spirit. And you always going to have people coming with these other comments about you judging. I don't judge nobody. The Bible tells you, do not judge, because you will be judged before my Father. And to those that think I'm making all this up, like I say, you got the scriptures. There is nothing new under the sun. I got to say it again. So why do we think homosexuality is new when it's not? There's nothing new under the sun. I said that in the other video. So when you think about all of that, but you got questions about me, do I hate it? I hate the sin. I don't hate the person because I know when God changed somebody, they're going to change. But what we do nowadays, we try to make homosexuality look like it's the biggest sin in the world. Even when you was up in LA when they tried to legalize, the gay marriage and stuff. And the reason, like I always say, the reason it sticks out because in the gospel field, it is so deep. So to them people that keep having those questions about why y'all keep talking about this and why, because nobody is standing on it. But me, I talk about all sins. I don't put label on sin. But if you're going to be a leader in front of a congregation, it's going to stand out hard. If you're a bishop and you gay, it's going to stand out hard. If you're a minister of music and you gay, it's going to stand out hard. And people are watching you, but most of all, God is watching you, and God is going to hold you accountable for what you are teaching people that's up under you. And I'm going on that. Y'all be blessed. 601 video.